Hey, what's up, nerds? Today we're going to talk about the worst set in Magic the Gathering history and what I still like about it. So the worst set in Magic history, is that maybe being a bit extreme? Well, maybe not. We're talking about Homelands today. Homelands was bad. Of course, at the time, it didn't feel terribly bad. I did some research. Homework time. Mark Rosewater, I hear the chorus of boos from his recent nonsense with Magic 30th. Anyway, he's done a lot of good things for Magic over the years, though, right? This is from an interview back in 2012, and he talked about Homelands being terrible. Mark Rosewater called Homelands the #1 biggest mistake in his time with Wizards. He wasn't really working for them during the whole R&D part of it, but, you know, just work with me here. Homelands is a poorly designed set. It wasn't innovative, he said. It didn't introduce any strong mechanics. It didn't have good synergy. It wasn't particularly elegant. It didn't have many of the qualities that we now judge a set's designed by. His words. The game lives and dies on its design. Players are attracted to the game for many reasons, but the one factor they care about is how fun it is to play. They didn't feel like Homelands was very fun to play. Richard Garfield, you know that guy, the inventor of Magic, where it says a Richard Garfield game back on the old boxes? Yeah, that guy. Didn't have anything to do with the development of this set. The best things about the set are the art, the lore, and the flavor. It's set on the plane of Olgatha, which was sealed off from other planes by a magic spell called Pharaoh's Band. Pharaoh's, I don't know if I'm saying that right. Pharaoh's was a planeswalker, and he evidently married Sarah, from the Sarah Angel fame, the other planeswalker. Hey, they had a happy little planeswalker life together. Sarah and Pharaoh's worked together to prevent Olgatha from being destroyed by magic cataclysm. And if you know anything about the Brothers' War and what ended that, and I'm not talking about the recent set, but yeah, the recent set, but, you know, mostly just what happened at the end of the war between Urza and Mishra, and how it plunged everything into Ice Age. Well, Olgatha was protected by the spell called Pharaoh's Band. Of course, casting that spell slowly killed Pharaoh's. Sarah left the plane eventually, and then it kind of fell into, you know, sort of chaos. Olgatha is where Baron Singer, you know, of the Singer vampire fame, he wanted to take things over. He's a card in the set. I mean, there's some really good flavor here, really good story if you think about it. It just didn't really work. I'm going to open a couple packs. We're going to see what we get. Homelands was the third and final set that I bought an entire booster box of when I was in college. It was fall of '95, October of '95 when this was released. I had previously purchased an entire booster box of Chronicles. There'll be a video about that coming up, trust me. And of course, a booster box of Ice Age. Ice Age was bigger than a microchip back then. I remember when that was coming up to be released in the summer of '95, and everybody was all over Ice Age. There'll also be a video about that coming up. But anyway, Homelands is where we're at today. The worst set in Magic history. Let's see if it earns that name. Oh my goodness. How did we open these packs back in the day? I think we just tore them. Why am I struggling so much with this pack of Homelands? Come on, buddy. Ah, there we go. There we go. There we go. I'm not sure what order the cards came in, so we're going to start at the back. Hungry Mist. Got a lot of upkeep. I mean, this is the thing that killed you. Yeah, it's a 6/2, but you had this upkeep. Yeah. Torture. Oh man, you can just mess with that guy. It's going to be relatively expensive, because if you look at it this way, like you enchant the creature and then you immediately put a 1/1 token on it, that costs 3 mana. Shrink. Ooh, -5, -0. That's a decent instant. I could see that being used to just kind of mess with people back in the day. Clockwork Gnomes. I always love the art on this guy. Just wind those little cute faces up. Cute faces. Hey, what's up, Chandler? There's some of the paintings, I think they're all Douglas Schuler guys too. There's some of the paintings, some of the art of some of these characters, they just look like a little too much like real people. They don't look like fantasy denizens. Hey, you can destroy target artifact creatures. That's a thing. Chandler. Samite Alchemist. Retribution. And the Sarah Inquisitors. They look like cult members, don't they? They totally look like cult members. Oh, buddy. Alright. Hey, Baron Singer or bust here. I don't know, how do you all pronounce oh man, why is this so hard? Part of it is there's only 8 cards in here, so my normal trick of pulling and peeling doesn't really work as well. Who is your, how do you pronounce the famous vampires in Magic? I always called them Singier, but somewhere on the interwebs they told me it's Singer, and I don't know. Hey, the Dark Maze. Unlike the well-lit mazes. Say wall, that's cool. You don't have to pay anything. A Dark Maze can attack this turn. At the end of the turn, remove it from the game. Okay, that's a thing. Oh, the Dwarven Trader. Okay. The giant albatross with a saddle on its back. I don't know if you could see that. It's got a saddle on its back. Because you're going to ride it, right? Cool. Giant. It's a giant freaking albatross, but it's a 1/1 creature. I don't even want to play that game. Oh, the Willow Fairy. How are you, sweetie? That's probably going to be band art, you know, if anybody would care. I said, sweetie, it's a dude. I didn't even know it was a dude. Which is fine if you're into dudes. I'm just saying it's a dude. Prophecy. Huh. Reveal the top card of target opponent's library to all players. Huh. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Mesa Falcon. Chain Stasis. Tap or untap target creature. Alright, well that's kind of complicated, but interesting. So you can tap it, but they can pay to have it untapped. Sure. And Rashka the Slayer. Is that right? No, Rashka the Slayer. What's up, Rashka? Can block creatures with flying. Alright. Homelands was the first set to have single color legends. So, there are a lot of legends in this set. Anyway, Homelands, what are you going to do? Thanks for watching, guys. Is this the worst set that Magic has ever produced? I don't know. A lot of people seem to think so. Take care. You guys are awesome. Be good to each other this week. We'll see you soon.